Hello everyone. How are you all? Children, welcome back to SST class. So today's date is August 4, 2020 and it's Tuesday today. Okay dear children. Now today in recapitulation we shall see the formation of different types of rock that I have already explained you. And then I'll explain you the question and answers on page number 119 to 120. And in assignment today you have to learn and write new words in notebook, and you have to also do the question and answers. Summary for today. As you know, the earth consists of three concentric layers: crust, mantle and core. Okay dear children. Now let's see the recap. Children, let's know more about the interior of the earth. The earth has three main layers: the crust, mantle and the core. The crust is the outermost and the thinnest layer. The mantle is the middle layer and the core is the innermost. So core is the innermost layer. Understood there? Above that mantle and outermost is crust. Understood dear children? This figure shows it very clearly. Now if you can see this diagram showing the structure of the earth, you can see that the outer crust has an average thickness varying from 8 kilometers to 50 kilometers. It is much thicker under the continents than under the ocean. Okay, and two distinct layers from the crust, namely the upper crust or the CL and the lower crust Sima, that I have already told you. Okay dear children. So this is the structure of the earth under the level of the earth, inside of the earth you can say. Okay, so it has this structure. The mantle is made of denser material and has an average density of 3.2. It is the storehouse of magma. Okay, magma, the molten rock under the surface of the earth which comes out during a volcano. The thickness of this layer is about 2,900 kilometers. Okay dear children, between the crust and the core. Crust, see first figure. Crust is the outermost layer and core is the innermost. Okay, the most common mineral found here is called olivine, a magnesium iron silicate. Understood dear children? So this is the formation of the inner core. And which is the most common mineral found here called olivine. This is a magnesium iron silicate. Understood dear children? You can take a screenshot of it. Now the core is the center of the earth. It has an average density of 10 to 12 kilometers. The core is made up of nickel, that has a symbol Ni, and iron Fe. Okay, and is therefore referred to Ni. Okay, the pressure on the core is extremely high and the temperature is estimated to be 3000 degrees centigrade to 6000 degrees centigrade. Can you imagine how warm is there interior of the earth? All solid parts of the earth's crust, including sand, clay, etc., are termed as rocks. What are rocks? Yes, there is a earth's crust which has sand and clay particles. Rocks are broadly classified into three groups on the basis of their formation. Okay, remember, on the basis of formation, rocks are of three kinds: the igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and the metamorphic rocks. Okay, dear children, again take a screenshot to understand three types of rocks. Now, igneous rocks are formed by the cooling and solidification of molten rock called magma, which lies beneath the Earth's crust. Igneous rocks are classified into two categories: the intrusive rocks, which form at some depth in the Earth's crust, and extrusive rocks, which form at the or near the surface of the very near to the surface. You might see in your kitchen, okay, granite is used, okay, tiles and all that. These are an example of intrusive igneous rocks. Understood, dear children? Sedimentary rocks are formed from sediment accumulated over long periods, usually underwater on the floors of shallow seas, rivers, and lakes. These rocks are found in the layers of strata and therefore are called stratified rocks. Okay, dear children? Metamorphic rocks are those rocks which are formed by the metamorphism or pre-existing rocks earlier, okay, igneous or metamorphic, due to high temperature and pressure or both. The nature, texture, color, etc. of the rocks undergo complete change. Children, you know, marble is used to make the floors and all that, okay, in our houses. You might see marble is used there, okay, and it's famous near Kishangarh in Rajasthan. The rock cycle is a continuous process. Take a screenshot so that you can easily read it and understand. The continuous process in which rocks change from one kind to another. They can change due to temperature and other process beneath the earth. So the formation of the rocks can change because of the erosion and transport, depression of sediments, okay, anything, various changes in the earth crust. Okay, dear children? So this picture is going to help you a lot to understand. Now, rocks are useful in many ways as building materials we have, and as sources of metals like iron, copper, aluminium, and fossil fuels. They also yield valuable gems such as diamonds, garnets, jades, etc. You might see mama or papa wearing some diamond rings, okay, or other gems. So these are made of this only. So they are rocks. Understood, dear children? So they play an important role in the construction industry. Okay, dear children? Yes, children. Take your pencils in your hands and come to page 119. And first of all, you have to put today's date 4-8-2020. Okay? Cl is mainly composed of the minerals silicon and aluminium. Okay, dear children, right? Silicon. Second is mantle is also known as mesosphere. Mantle. Take a screenshot so that you can write correct spellings. Okay? Yes. Core is also known as barosphere. Core. Fourth, sandstone changes to form quartzite. Yes. Coal changes to form graphite. Okay, dear children, all fill up done. Come to the next question. Choose the correct answer. The thickness of the mantle is 2,900 kilometers. Mark. Second one. The innermost layer of the earth is also known as NIFE, N-I-F-E. That means again second option. Marble is a metamorphic rock. Okay? Yes. So answer is yes, marble is a metamorphic rock. Answer for this is limestone. Okay? The term primary rocks is used for igneous rocks. Okay, dear children? Done all? Now come to match the rows. Sorry, one remaining. This fifth one. Yes. This is not an example of sedimentary rock. Granite. Mark granite. Third one. Now let us do this question. Match the rows. Okay, dear children? You can write here also answers. Okay? Or you can write in this way. Listen carefully. Yes. Primary rocks. It is 4. Okay, dear children? Please make changes here. It is 4. Write in Roman. You can write here also or here also in this way. So, primary rocks, just we discussed. Igneous rocks. Okay? Yes. Now for second one. B. 5. That means sediment. Sandstone, sedimentary rocks. You can write 5 over here. Write 5 here. 5 in Roman. Yes. For C. Second. Okay. Write second here. Yes. Done, beta? Yes. For D. Third. Upper crust. Okay. For E. First. Lava. Magma comes from lava. Now we have to write true, false. And also we have to correct the false one, but in book only. We are not going to do in notebook. Here only we will underline and do it. Okay. Yes. So the core of the earth is made up of mantle and crust. No, this is a false statement. Write false. Then underline these two words. Mantle and crust. Mantle and crust. Instead, you can write in front or above it inner core. Sorry, inner and outer cores. Inner and outer cores. Quickly take a screenshot, dear. Next, the deeper you go in the interior of the earth, the hotter it gets. True. Cyma forms the ocean beds. True. Marble, slate and quartzite are the examples of igneous rocks. No, false. They are metamorphic rocks. Okay, dear children. Now next. Metamorphic rocks are formed under great heat and pressure. True. Okay. Take a screenshot, dear. Yes, now come to question and answers. Now, these are questions, but I am going to tell you after. You can mark or you can take a screenshot. But before that, you have to start work in notebook. And you have to write tough words. How you have to first write tough words? I am telling you, okay? So children, in this way you will write down in notebook SST Geography chapter number 12. The name of the chapter I have not written, but you have to write in front, okay? Here you can mention interior of the earth, okay? Then you have to write new words, and here just double the page, divide it into 2, write CW here and practice work PW here. And then you have to write all the words in this way, okay? First word is aluminium, then magnesium, mesosphere, plutonic, sedimentary, igneous, diamond, extrusive, intrusive and barysphere. Children, the spelling is wrong here by mistake. So please write B-A-R-Y. Okay. Write Y over here. Okay. B-A-R-Y-S-P-H-E-R-E. Barysphere. Understood, dear children? Yes, now I am going to tell you how to do questions. So we have to do first short questions. Question number 5. Answer the following questions in 1 or 2 sentences. Okay. Yes. Name the layers of the earth: crust, mantle and core. What is magma? The molten rock below the earth's surface is called magma. Take a screenshot, dear children. You can write down later after you have done new words. What is a mineral? Minerals are natural inorganic substances which contain one or more elements and have definite physical and chemical properties. Next, what is lava? Magma that reaches the surface of the earth is called lava. Mention any 3 uses of rocks. Rocks are commonly used as construction material for buildings, okay, and as sources of matter such as iron, copper, aluminium and fossil fuels. Understood, dear children? Now we will do answer the following questions in 4 or 5 sentences, okay? Children, question number 1 is distinguish between Ciel and Sima. So Ciel and Sima are 2 thin layers that form the Earth's crust. Ciel is the upper layer composed of silicon and aluminium and is lighter in density. Sima forms the lower part of the crust, especially the floor of the oceans. It is made of silicon and magnesium. The density of this layer is more than that of Ciel. Okay. So take a screenshot here so that you can easily write these 3 points. Okay. Now come to the next question. Describe the core of the earth. Children, you can make this web chart to learn this question. Core, then make this rectangle. This is the center of the earth. Okay. And it is also known as barysphere. It has the average density of 10 to 12 kilometers. The core is made of nickel, as I have told you, Ni and Fe iron, and is therefore referred to knife. Okay. And the temperature here is 3000 degree to 6000 degree. Recent findings show that the inner core is solid and the outer core is liquid. Yes, next. What do you know about the igneous rocks? Again, you can take a screenshot to learn this. Igneous rocks. With the help of flowchart, you can learn this. The rocks that form because of solidification of magma are called igneous, and igneous rocks are of the following types: extrusive or volcanic rocks, or intrusive or the plutonic rocks, and they have different features. Extrusive or the volcanic rocks are formed when magma breaks through the crust and reaches the surface of the earth. Okay, while these rocks, intrusive or the plutonic rocks, are formed when magma fails to break through the crust and cools slowly close under the crust, forming rocks. Okay, dear children, it cools rapidly, volcanic rocks. Okay, while these cool slowly, intrusive rocks. And volcanic rocks are common rocks formed in the manner that basalt and obsidian, and these are the example rocks formed in the manner of granite and dolerite. Okay, so quickly take a screenshot. Okay, next, explain the formation of metamorphic rocks with examples. Okay, some points to learn. When igneous and sedimentary rocks are subjected to a great heat and pressure, their original character and appearance completely change, giving them a new form. Such rocks are called metamorphic rocks. Common examples are marble, quartzite and graphite. Limestone changes to form marble, sandstone changes to form quartzite, and coal changes to graphite. Okay, now last question. What is the core cycle? Rock cycle. Okay, we can understand with the help of this chart, and it is given on page number 118. You can read that, and with the help of this flow chart, okay, you can learn it. Okay, this is a cycle, rock cycle. It is a continuous process in which rocks change from one kind to another. Igneous rocks are also called the primary rocks. Can you see, children, the primary rocks? Yes, these are the primary rocks as they are formed first because of the cooling of magma. This is magma, this cools down and these igneous rocks are formed, and these rocks disintegrate under the impact of the forces of nature. The broken material gets deposited on the floor of the ocean, seas, rivers, lakes to form sedimentary rocks. Okay, and these sedimentary rocks, this all deposit form is coming here in the sediments. So that's why they are called sedimentary rocks. And sedimentary rocks under the extreme pressure and temperature change to metamorphic rocks. Okay, these sediments are collected and they form rocks here, and they now, because of the heat and pressure, become the metamorphic rocks. Okay, dear children. And again, under extreme heat and pressure, metamorphic and sedimentary rocks melt to form magma. Both this and this together form magma. So this is the way this cycle goes on. Understood, dear children? So take a screenshot, clear screenshot of it, and read page number 118. Okay, left side rock cycle is given. Read it twice. You will get to know with the help of this diagram. So you have to make only this diagram in notebook. Okay, my dear children. Take care. Bye bye.